I found a hidden camera in my room. The person watching me was worse than I imagined. I moved into the apartment because I didn't have a choice. Rent in my city was out of control, and this place was almost suspiciously cheap. One bedroom, decent location, utilities included. The landlord, an older man in his late 50s, was quiet but polite. He didn't ask many questions, which I thought was a good thing at the time. The first 2 weeks were normal. Nothing strange happened. No weird noises. No missing items. I settled into a routine. Work, come home, cook, sleep. I even remember thinking I'd gotten lucky. Then my internet started acting weird. One night, I logged into my router to reset it because my connection was slow. That's when I noticed something strange. There were 3 devices connected. I only owned 2, my phone and my laptop. At first, I assumed it was a glitch, or maybe the previous tenant's device still showing up. I ignored it. The next night, the same thing happened. 3 devices. Always 3. I changed the Wi-Fi password. The unknown device disappeared for about an hour. Then it came back. That's when I started feeling uneasy. I checked again the following morning before leaving for work. Still there. I tried convincing myself it was nothing. Maybe a smart meter, a neighbor accidentally connecting, anything logical. But deep down, something didn't feel right. That evening I came home and noticed something else. My bedroom felt off. Nothing was moved, but I had that uncomfortable feeling you get when you think someone's been in your space. I brushed it off as paranoia until I lay down and noticed a tiny red light blinking on my ceiling. At first, I thought it was a reflection. Then I realized it was coming from my smoke detector. My heart started racing. Smoke detectors don't blink red like that. I grabbed a chair and climbed up. My hands were shaking as I twisted it open. Inside wasn't just a battery. There was a small camera, pointed directly at my bed. I froze. I don't know how long I stood there, staring at it, trying to process what I was seeing. My first instinct was denial. This couldn't be real. This had to be some kind of mistake. Then I noticed something worse. The camera was warm. It had been running. I called the police immediately. When they arrived, they took it seriously. They photographed the device, checked the rest of the apartment, and found 2 more hidden cameras, one in the bathroom vent and one disguised as a phone charger in the living room. That's when fear turned into something heavier. Violation. They traced the signal. The officer came back to me with a look I'll never forget. The camera feed wasn't being sent outside the building. It was being sent next door, to the apartment beside mine. My landlord's apartment. They knocked. No answer. They forced the door open. Inside was a setup straight out of a nightmare. Multiple monitors lined up against the wall. Each screen showed a different apartment. Every tenant, every room. Some feeds were labeled with apartment numbers. Mine had a label too, but it also had something extra. A yellow sticky note stuck to the monitor. It said, "Favorite." The landlord was arrested later that night trying to leave the city. They told me he'd been doing this for years. I moved out the next day. Even now, I can't sleep in complete darkness, and every time I see a blinking light, I still feel like someone is watching.